Not a big fan of cold and wet. Not a big fan of cold and wet. Not a big fan of cold. Greetings and welcome to Horse Time on this fine, is it Saturday? Saturday evening, January 8th. Was on a little bit ago about the freezing rain. I just checked radar and temperatures and all that a little bit ago. Looks like we're just all into rain now. Is what it is. 37 degrees and rain. It's supposed to be like that tomorrow too. And I was playing around with my sponsors. Had to get Wayman's on there. Can't beat that. We love all of our sponsors. I want to show you guys this real quick though. Look at that. Starting to look like NASCAR. We still have I can make 1 million screens like this with sponsorships on them. I can make all sorts of screens like that. American Basement Solutions, Wellspring, JTH Construction, FindHelp.org, Reps, Bland and Son, Bland and Boys, Stids Comfort Systems, Wayman's, and of course Cedar Creek. And we got Teresa Messmer. We still have to put on there, and I was jacking around too long. I didn't get time to put my just winging it. Let me say hi to chat real quick. A lot of people on. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Brandy. Michelle Chandler. How are you? Nicole. Katie Bell. Vicky Barnes. How are you? Wendell Bentley. Tim Burnham. What's up, buddy? Hello from Iowa. Michelle. Ricky Hutton. Becky Schubert. There's Corey LaFerry and also Rachel Gifford. How you doing, Corey? So, just playing around with that a little bit. I can't tell you thank you enough to our sponsors. Appreciate every one of them and what they do for us. I think it's pretty cool. But we always have room for more, and we have a bunch of people. Not a bunch. We have a few interested. I wanted to talk about the things we have coming up this year for sure. 100% it's going to happen. Last year, our golf outing, we were able to do I want to say a scholarship for $1,000. Oh, I'm going to forget his name. Dean Roberson's son. He's going to kill me. Hello, Ann. Hello, James. He was our first recipient of the Porch Time LLC scholarship. What's up, Mike? Mike or Lori, I guess. And Lori. We were honored to do that, and so we're going to do that again this year, except we're giving away 2 of those scholarships because we had some success with it last year, and we're also going to do the golf tournament again. It's going to be around May, first weekend of May, somewhere right around there. Hadn't picked the course yet, hadn't set the date yet, but we'll need teams and whole sponsors and things like that, and we had a fun time. Our whole group did, and I think we ended up with 26 teams. We were out of Bluff Creek last year. We're trying to get on at the country club this year. Got to get a hold of Sam. Are you able to do your... I would love to do it. With everything going on, Michelle, with the COVID and everybody and things like that, I was afraid a dance wouldn't go over very well. And so... Not that I would love to dress up in a black tux and go to a dance, but not this year, unfortunately. Maybe next when we got some time. And hope there's Trent, cameraman Trent. Got some time next year. We can plan it a little better and have some fun with it. But yeah, I would love to do it. Would love to set something up for Valentine's Day dance. But anyway. We're working on the golf tournament. Gonna get that going again. There's CB. So, Corey and Mama Beggar had a blast last year at the golf tournament, and he'll be the first to tell you that. And Michelle will. Hello, Jack. So, looking forward to that. Got to get a hold of Sam, see if we can get a date around that time and get it set up. Yeah, it's a great cause. I know, Jeep dude. Jeep Dude Corey. I need to get a Jeep now. I'm so jealous. I had my red 4-door for the longest time. So jealous. Yes, can't wait. Yeah, Corey had a blast. Everybody there had a good time. We had 26 good teams. There's Mike. How you doing, Mike? We had a great time, and we're looking forward to that. So that's going to be in early May. Don't forget that. Whole sponsorship. Team members. I'm sure there'll be a discount if you have a team and you sponsor a whole. Just all around good time. Hopefully we'll have good weather. Last year I think we were going to have it on a Saturday, and we moved it to a Sunday. And the Saturday was like cold and rainy, and Sunday was just magnificent. We were blessed for that. Hello, Tracy. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then the bigger announcement today that I posted on there as every year we do the Shave for Brave. It's Bethany's event, not really porch time. She started it. We kind of latched onto it by association. She does a wonderful job with this. It's Shave for the Brave. The money goes to St. Jude's Children's Cancer Research. Yes, she did. Teresa Messmer walked out there all day. Yep. Didn't even golf. She was a trooper, and I got to get her information and get her involved and get her logo up here, and that's just a few days away, but we will take care of that, and happy to have her aboard also. But Shave for the Brave is normally around St. Patty's Day. It's always nasty weather, so we're going to move it. We're going to move it, and we're going to combine. She also does a cancer survivors thing. What's up, MC? She does a cancer survivors event. So we're going to put the cancer survivor event, and we're going to put the Shave for the Brave all on the same weekend, like the 4th and the 5th, I think, of June. But between the survivor event and the Shave for a Brave, we're going to hold an auction of some sort, or just donations or something. We haven't decided yet how we're going to do it, to raise money for children's cancer research. Jennifer Mullen, I've talked to her. She's probably going to be involved. Hello, Colton. Hello, Connie. She's not going to be in town that week, but she said she'll help us out. She has a lot of information. Her son Gunner, of course. We're going to look into that and see what we can do. And we want all the money to go to a facility that does straight up research, and it doesn't get divvied out amongst CEOs and things like that. And that's why it's important to have her involved. And we just can't wait. It's going to be a great day. Robert Robinette, hi Kevin at St. Francis, stop 11 COVID since Monday. Robert, prayers to you, and I hope you shake that and get out of there and back on your feet. Sorry to hear that. I know a few others up that way, and hopefully prayers to all of them. Everybody, anybody out there listening right now, hello Jeff, if you're bedridden or if you're in the hospital and you're fighting it, prayers to all of you. Pull through it and get back on your feet. It's a nasty one, that is for sure. We got someone near and dear to porch time that's going through it right now. I've had family members, plural, in the last 3 weeks go through it. So, and it's a mystery to me. Yeah, I didn't want to say nothing, but I will just say this: one of Corey's sons right now is up in the hospital, and Michelle's been there all day and all night, and oxygen levels and things like that. So we're praying and hoping to see Corey's son and Mama Bake back. I won't give the name yet. If Corey wants to do that, he can do that. I don't want to get involved making somebody mad. I shouldn't, but it's that's a good family right there, and I hate seeing Corey and Michelle or any of them upset. So if you can, say a prayer for all the COVID people tonight. There's a lot of sick folk across. There's Curtis and Cassie. How you doing, Byram's? Cassie was one of the bus haulers. She was one of the drivers down to Bowling Green with us that day. I'm glad we got in there before snow hits because that looked like it was a mess down there. So, anyway, keep all the COVID folks in your prayers. Lots of people are going through it. Some people it's a head cold. Other people it hits very hard. Thanks, Becky. I know Michelle Baker's a sweet gal. And Corey said she's not slept hardly at all. And up there with her son. And moms do that. We understand moms. God love all the moms. Yes, I'm drinking coffee at 9:44 at night. Hello, Joy. And I'll be able to go to bed here in a little bit and sleep like a rock when I finally fall asleep. Anyway. So big stuff coming this year. Cannot wait for the golf outing and also looking forward to the 24-hour-a-thon for cancer research, raising money for children's cancer and cancer in general, cancer research in general. We're going to need your help on that. We'll need items. We'll have to sit and talk donations. I will try to go 24 hours. It's easy when there's stuff to sell. If you got stuff to sell and hang out and chat, we can do it. But maybe we'll take pledges. Maybe I'll take pledges where how long can Kevin last on here? And you'll pledge $100 or $50. I don't know. It's something we've got to work out. I talked to Beth Corey a little bit. Got to get with everybody else. But every penny's going to go to cancer research. There's not a member. I'm not going to say everybody, but I guarantee you almost everybody has somebody in their family that was affected by cancer in some way or another. And my family's riddled with it. So anything we can do to help fight, prevent, cure, I'm all for it. And seeing the kids that go through that, he's spilling the beans. I didn't want to. Oh, my boys have had it, but Alex, last one, it has took a whooping on him. Bake it. There you go. Thank you, Patricia. Awesome, Corey. I know Mama bakes there, and of course we're praying. We, like I say, we normally do the Shave for the Brave. That's Beth's event, and Porch Time Locks On by association with Beth, and then the Cancer Survivor was last year. We went live for a little bit at that, and that's another one of her events. She does a lot in this realm, and so I just said let's put them all together and go live and see what we can do. Because I keep telling them we're going to do a 24-hour-a-thon, and they're like, whatever, we're not doing it. So we are doing it. We're going to try to pull it off, and hopefully I won't flatline on air. But we all know who's in trouble 100%. That is correct, CB. Monday Music Hour starts up the 10th. I believe either Monday or the weekend after. It's coming back. Hello, Lori. Hello, Barbara. Sports Nuts, I don't know. And Billy, I don't know. That's the best I can tell you, Michelle. I know that's their deals, and I'm going to leave it at that. But I know Monday Music Hour will be back on here January 10th or the following weekend. It's just getting folks that are able to come in. I said COVID's hitting hard again, and it's hard to get people in studio. But Rob's going to be in. We're going to meet tomorrow afternoon and kind of discuss the coming months. I hadn't talked to Rob since, excuse me, probably night of the Christmas tree lighting. So we've all taken a mini break from everything. But I had to work on some sponsor things on here today, and I got some up. And I like it. And I like this screen. And like I said, I can make as many of these screens as you want. That's some of those are in the rotating ones, so we put them together, and it's a lesser price. And the larger ones are a bigger price. As you see throughout the show, you'll see of course, the banners and the bigger ones, but we always have room. I can always make more room. Anyway, appreciate all you guys, all of our sponsors, all of our people that help out. There's a bunch of you. Right now, we got a page a group of about 10 of us working on things and ideas, and it's a pretty good group. Anytime you get Larry Ralph involved is a good deal. Possibly, Michelle. Yeah, Rob's coming. Rob will be back, of course. And I'm going to start back up the Hour of Hope. Hopefully next week. Hopefully. Next week. That'll be Thursdays at 7. Thank you, Kelly. Woohoo! 500. Cannot beat that. Appreciate all the stars you give us. Believe me. The Hour of Hope is I've had people asking. Like I said, I've just kind of drug my feet because of COVID stuff. And Larry's got a lot going on, but I said I'm going to get other clergy in, and I've got a gentleman I've been speaking to that I want to come in, and hopefully he can this coming Thursday. He is a former, well, he's part of the Unchained gang, and he goes into prisons and preaches the gospel to the inmates. And when he talks, you listen, because he's a big man, and hopefully I can get him in here. I used to work with him. I know him as a gentle giant, but also he struck the fear of God in you too, because he's a big dude. But looking forward to that. I enjoyed the first show we did with Larry, and of course the holidays hit, and then this COVID stuff, and weather hasn't cooperated today. A few other days, but we'll work it out. We'll get it going back around. Michelle, you've been live. I've noticed on your TikTok you've been live posting on there. Information about our golf tournament, yes, that'll be the first part of May. We'll need teams and whole sponsors and things like that. And then, of course, our Shave for the Brave, our Cancer Survivor, and our 24-hour-a-thon is going to be the 4th and 5th of June. Basically donating money for cancer research through 2 or 3 different events. You got the Cancer Survivors, you got St. Baldrick's, and you've got just a straight up mini auction. So, or like I said, maybe we'll say, how long can we go? If I go 20 hours live, will you donate $100 an hour or $10 an hour, whatever it is, however long I stay live. Now remember, I do have to kill it inside of I think it's 4 hours or 5 hours, I forget what it is. And of course that's when there'll be bathroom breaks and things like that, but we'll make it work. We'll figure it out. That'll be a long time on air, and I'll be grumpy. I don't know who's going to come in out of the group and do the midnight to 6 a.m. shift with me when I'm going bonkers, and I'll be like, hey, look, I got a bottle opener from Buffalo Wild Wings. No, my luck, I'll make sure that door's shut, because I'm not going to be in here on air at June 4th at 2 a.m. the middle of summer, and a bat come through that door while I'm live on air. That is not going to happen. I'll have to pound some coffee that night. It's only 10 o'clock right now. I'm struggling. Anyway. Lots of stuff going on. CB's here with me. There we go. Corey's a late nighter. You get Savannah and Chelsea to come in and let them rattle on. Savannah's a late nighter. Monty. Hello, Richard. I'd block you from the bed. Thanks, Wendy. Corey, throw it on me. There you go. That's a good thought on either one, Michelle. Be all right. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I want both events to go well, and I'm not cutting my hair. I'm letting this mop grow till then, and then I'll make a decision. Hello, Desi. How are you, dear? Hello, Sarah. Laughing over the bat thing. I know, Mike. Everybody. Oh, I think it's funny too. I've went back and watched. I don't watch hardly any of our old videos, but I went back and I watched a little bit of that a while back ago. And there's Bill Martin. Kind of a quiet, cold, wet winter night. I do not like cold and wet. Makes the bones hurt. We had some tricky weather earlier today with the freezing rain. Temperature's about 37 now, so I think that it's we're over that. Barbecue from Michelle's trying. She's trying. Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer Plummer, how are you, dear? We have a big year ahead of us. Lots of concerts, lots of events. That's why we're trying to put the 2 or 3 cancer events together, get that done in one weekend, and we've got it covered, and hopefully we'll raise enough money for that. Because who knows? Who knows what's going to happen between now and then? Hello, Lisa. Hello, Karen. Not a whole lot going on tonight, though. This stinks. Horses in again. Nasty weather. And it's raining. I don't think it's freezing rain right now. I think its temperature's warmed up enough, but I left out of work. How you doing, Bill? Not much, just rain for sure. I left out of work about 2:30 and started catching it in Plainfield on my way home. They are good. All of his food's good. Same thing with Brain Chills. We are blessed with some excellent restaurants here in town. There's that beeping noise. Keep hearing. There's Tracy Messmer. If anyone needs fertilizer for your gardens, let me know. I'm a giver. How's Teresa? No, I think it's the unit behind me. Either that or some alarm clock or something upstairs or downstairs or something is. No, it's not. It's not a bad. It's a mechanical. Nachos, pulled pork and nachos. Oh, that's good stuff. Can't pass that. Can't deny that. I've had that a couple times myself. There's Timothy Cooper. What's up, Tim? Oh, you had the full go. There you go. I tell you what. Get the next time you're at Brain chills. Order the mac and cheese. Just the mac and cheese. Jennifer, between you and Wendy dogging me on that bat. Get their mac and cheese at Brain Chills. I'm good. I'm doing well, Tim. Thank you. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, their mac and cheese is insane, and I'm not a big. Hey, I'm gonna go somewhere and eat mac and cheese. I'm a Kraft. 2 boxes of Kraft, the fake cheese, and then I'll take American cheese out of the fridge and throw about 4 slices on it with a tub of butter and mix it up and run with it. And that's cottage cheddar. That's mac and cheese to me. But Brain Chills has. Yes. Was it Chelsea in here that night? Was it Chelsea in here that night after we had taken all that? When she said, I'd never eaten there before, and we gave her that mac and cheese. That mac and cheese is just batty. Ha, ha, ha. I've been there twice today. She'll tell. I had loaded tots for the first time. The tots are good, too. No problem, Tim. Thank you, sir. Teresa had something else I'm skipping. You're talking my language on the mac and cheese. It's good stuff. Yeah. Chelsea was we had worked all day on buns and gatherings for Kentucky. And Carol says, I'm with you, love mac and cheese. But I'm talking about, Carol. Woohoo! Thank you, Wendy. Well, hello, Christine. Thank you for the 100 stars, Wendy. But we had worked pretty hard all day, and I stopped at Brain Chills and got us some chicken and mac and cheese and some other things. Just brought it over here and set it out. Said anybody wants it, eats it. Well, I don't think Chelsea had ever had their mac and cheese, and she was like, that stuff is insanely good. And I was like, I know. Oh, there's their favorite, and she'll be on now that we're talking about her, but there's her favorite customer on the entire planet, Tim Coriel. I mean, I will never forget at the Christmas tree lighting. Is CB's Jeep getting porch time wrap on it? I wish, Billy. At the Christmas tree lighting, where they were like, oh my gosh, there's Officer Coriel. They wanted to push me out of the way and go running up and shake his hand. I was like, yeah, there you go. Whatever. Well, he didn't know about, what did I tell him? What did I get the other day? Oh, grilled chicken salad. I'm gonna have to get my own Jeep now. I should just keep my car and get a 2-door Jeep. I'll wait. Can't really haul a lot in a 2-door Jeep, though. Just saying, might have to go 4-door biggie. But yeah, Brain Chills has food, and y'all are missing out. You want to hit an old Willie? Tell you my Billy. I like mine with a little less rust on them. Savannah's got an old Willie, I think. Yeah, there you go. That's a wannabe Jeep, just saying. Yeah, Brad Rowe has the Brad Rowe burger. I mean, he's, 20 feet from him, though. But yeah, he's got a burger named after him. That thing is just like Just Right sandwich. There's Rachel. Food is delish. Brad Rowe Burger. Go in there and order you the Brad Rowe Burger. Woo! Timmy's gonna get burnt tater tots named after him something. Whoa! From out of nowhere. Big Daddy Paul Lauk. 5,000 big stars. What's up, Big Daddy? How's Paulie? Yeah, Just Right was the bomb. How's Paulie and family? I need to name my new Jeep. Drove her all day and absolutely love it. Can't wait for him to warm up. Let's come up with a name, CB. Christine? Wait a minute. That was a bad movie about a car. Need to come up with a... It's got to be a girl's name. You got females in your family along the line. You can come up with one. Oh, I didn't even think Christine from Iowa. I was thinking the movie, if you remember. Thelma? Wanda? Betty? It's Gray. That car was evil. Corey remembered that. I think OnStar, does it give it a name? Does it give you Jennifer, does it give you a name? Billy, what's your Jeep's name? I'm gonna regret asking that. No, I do not. Hit the OnStar button. Kevin, do you have a Jeep? I'll trade you my Tahoe for it. Rachel, I did. I had a four-door soft top, and I sold it. And now I have two Nissan Rogues. So one's being used by one of my kids, and I drive the other. But very soon that could change, and I want to get my Jeep. Get a Jeep back. The Mummy? Billy's is tequila? No, Billy's is White Claw. White Claw. But that's an interesting offer, Rachel. Tahoe for a Jeep. There you go, Billy. Trade Rachel your Jeep for the Tahoe. Mine's Zima. There you go. They didn't make those anymore. You talk about straight up tasting PT Cruiser. Nah, we don't want a Cruiser. Silver Fox. There you go. Liking that. I do miss my Jeep. I put a lot of miles on the one I had and took pretty good care of it. And I ended up trading it in down in Bloomington Nissan dealership down there. And I think some kid put like 15 grand into it. And they had sent me pictures. He had it jacked up and just all sorts of money in it. More money than I would have put into it. Silver Streak. I don't know if we want Corey streaking anywhere, though. Silver Streak. Stella. It's our dog's name. I'm keeping with the alcohol theme. It could be the Grey Goose. There you go. Should be my next poll. Is CB's Jeep name. That's a possibility. The Grey Goose. I'm surprised he doesn't name it after a cigar. Mine's called the Leaker. Leaks water, exhaust, fumes, etc. I bought my 08 1 ton and we hit OnStar. Hello, my name is Eric Colton. Thought our truck was cooler than Kit, Knight Rider. My new 2020 is Glide. Oh, well, I don't want to do that. I'm not even reading what Timmy put. Y'all are crazy. No, let Corey, you're just going to have to pick a name, buddy, on your Jeep. Wouldn't call it D's. Where'd Paulie go? Paul was on here and he ran away. They speak for themselves. I just figure the man already knows enough where I'm at 24/7 that the OnStar thing bothers me. When I think I had an Impala lease that had OnStar automatically, and couldn't do anything without them knowing. Pizza place we opened. Ran 1995 top speed, 40 miles an hour. Had OnStar on one of my tires going flat, and the voice came over to tell me it was low. I thought it was God. Better than Bofa. Yeah. Better than Bofa. Give you that. Yeah, I don't like the whole they knowing where you're at and communicating with you. Hello, Jason. What's up, buddy? But yeah, I would say within the next 3 years, I'll get myself a Jeep. Hopefully within the next 2. Hopefully within the next 360 days. But we'll see. Evening, Jason. We're just all kind of hanging out. We're talking mac and cheese. We're talking Jeeps. We're talking rain. We're talking Paul Lauk. I gave 5,000 stars. Some big stuff there. Yes, his Jeep is great. Corey, can you post that pic? Or is Billy the only one that ever figured out how to post pics on live? Corey's got it. Y'all out there in the same area, too. It's pouring in Baker Township. Baker Township's out there pouring. Yeah, Corey got him a gray Jeep, and he's had to run all over central Indiana today. So Corey's got a newer Jeep, and it's dry on the inside, but Billy's got a little older model, and I guarantee you it's wet. And my Jeep wasn't older, but it leaked. And I'm telling you, it leaked. And it leaked. And when it rained, it leaked. And when it was dry, it leaked. And it was snowing, it leaked. It leaked so much that I just got used to it, and I knew it was leaking. Should be snow? Yes and no. We should be getting snow, but I'm ready for spring. I think it might be Michelle's Jeep. All Jeeps leak eventually. Hey, has Mama Baker drove it yet, CB? Granite crystal metallic gray. Wranglers anyway. Yeah. Mine was a Wrangler 4-door, and it leaked. Neighborhood here. Be right back. Yes, spring. I guess I turned the sticks. They said heavy rain tonight. Can you imagine if this was snow? We'd be up to our gazootas in the white stuff right now. No radio, smells like exhaust, leaks from everywhere, but this SOB will go through everything full drive. Okay, how about 4G after one of my favorite people? There you go. Georgie's not bad. Who's Georgie? Who's Georgie? Can we spill the beans on Georgie? No, she hasn't drove it. I think it's kind of intimidated her. I drove it for a test drive, tried to get her to drive, and she said not right now. She's saying not right now because when she does drive it, she's going to be like, Corey, where's the keys to my Jeep? Hello, Cheryl? I can hear the rain. Blame it on the rain. I'm more of a Clint Black song. I'm going to play that and post it tonight. I like Clint Black. Exactly. It's all right. I'm ready for spring. And I was looking at the temperatures. We're in the 30s and 40s for the next 7-8 days. One day cold. Be Mama's Jeep when she drives it. Yeah. I think Monday night is supposed to be back down in the single digits. But then right back up in 30s and 40s. How you doing, Cheryl? And I'm like, hey, keep going. Let's get into February. Without hitting that minus 20 wind chills when you walk outside and your face is like instant frozen. That's the stuff I just makes me want to leave. Makes me want to move. Pouring rain in northern Brown County. Carolyn, is that where you live? Northern Brown County? That's where one of my youngins is at. Don't let her drive it. I got me one, but Cheryl has taken it and gets... Timothy Cooper, 200 stars. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Appreciate them stars. Northern Brown County. Logan lives over there with her mom in Sweetwater. She needs to drive that Jeep once she feels the power. Corey, you'll never get it back. All right, Carolyn. I know where you're at. That Logan lives over there with her mom in Sweetwater. She actually left here right during the freezing rain stuff, and she said she made it all the way over to that area and was fine and made it home, so I was a little worried. Hello, Shauna. I know there's some pretty good hills and valleys over that way once you get down near Sweetwater. A little update on her. Those of you who've been asking about, hey, when's she going to start cutting hair and all this and that? She is going to be taking a job over in Columbus at Alta, is what she's trying for. It's only 20 minutes from her house. I cannot blame her. And it's good money. So let's go. I can still sell real estate anywhere. I have to kidnap. Oh, you're talking about leaving state. Let's see. Missing stuff here. I'm sorry. Wow, I'm way behind up here. There's the name Twana. Mama has a Jeep. She needs to drive it. Yes. This didn't show up. Except on here. Let's go. Anna, I hear you there. She's my husband's aunt, but I consider her blood. Feisty, we call her Aunt Gigi. Okay, I see. Sweetwater does have some hills, Carolyn. I hate cold weather. That's a mild understatement. I had to wear pants twice this week, Teresa. And I don't like wearing pants. Let me rephrase that. Full-length pants. I'd rather be in shorts. Hello, Lori. I'm in shorts now, but I'm also at home. Anytime it gets below 20, I put the pants on. I look at the map every stinking day of property along the Florida-Georgia line, Alabama, everything through there. South Carolina. I don't want to live down inside of Florida. I'd rather stick along the northern part of the coast. One of these days, I'm going to punch this up and be like, hey. Oh, no, I said that. Let's keep the camera at chest level. They said that, and I was like, I have to clear that up, or else somebody would send me a text asking, "Why didn't you have pants on in studio?" Mike, I'm the same way, buddy. I the old bones do not agree with cold weather anymore. Corey knows. Baker, Florida, actual town. Corey, I've mapped out driving to England Air Force Base, because I could work down there. I've I've done it all. I know the whole little area every day. Look at this. I enjoy giving people a hard time. Oh, you're fine, Rachel. Believe me, we have thick skin. I know I'm flashing this a lot, but that takes me work to do that right there. Get them sponsors and we'll line it up somewhat so it doesn't look too junky and crowded. But I can make as many sponsor pages. Yes, exactly, Wendy. As many sponsor pages as I want like that, and I appreciate each and every one of the sponsors on there. And that one, where am I at? There we are. I like it. I like it. We got Teresa's we got to get on there. Mrs. Messmer, real estate extraordinaire. And she's always helps out on the events and things we do. I think last year she walked that golf course all the way out, sat there all day. Deeply appreciate her doing that. I don't know if she got any sales from it, but she certainly went out there all day and stayed the course with us. Had fun. Good time. We're going to do that again in early May. Cannot wait for that. Hello, Steve Stevens. Yep. Corey, Baker, Florida. Let's roll, brother. I'm ready. Doing it again. There you go. Do I have an update on the current road conditions? Justine, for you, dear, I wish I did. But I will tell you this. I looked at the temperature and the weather. It's pouring down rain. It's 37 degrees. That's 4 or 5 degrees warmer than what it was. I have not heard of any slide offs or accidents like before. BAM has not come on and gave weather updates. The winter weather advisory was going to run out at 9. So I would say anything south of Indy, you're fine. It's going to be wet. Bridges and overpasses anytime this year, you're gonna watch. Be careful. But I think you'd be okay if you're driving. I don't know where you're heading, but around here, I think it'd be fine. J2 in the house. They were phenomenal during the Christmas show, by the way. I love that group. I think that they was just out. Roads are fine. Doing it again. Thank you, Teresa. I think they have some excellent instructors, and she is just one of them. Just good people. And I always say this, dancing or football or whatever you put your child in this area, music, it gives them an avenue to avoid trouble. It gives them something to occupy their mind, their time, and their body. And they may not be the best at it. It's okay. Because the alternative, getting down the wrong path, is far more worse than being average in softball or dancing, whatever they choose. Get your children into something, and if you want to dance, we have a few places like that in town. But Justine, one of the instructors at J2, and I think she's are you the main? Are you the main instructor, Justine? Could I call you that? Are you the head honcho? I think she is. She should be. She's a wonderful gal. Thank you so much for your support. We just love dancing and share with others. Justine, you guys are amazing. I watch all your videos. Anytime I run across on I follow owner and head instructor. Boom, there you go. I follow them on everything. And love Riley. Gotta get her in here. The sand is getting deep. Snowbird country. Steve's in Florida. Steve's in Florida. Here to rub sand in the wounds of our frozen hands. Steve, you got room? I can be down there in 14 hours. Oh, Riley's with you? I gotta get you gals in studio. Good. Love Riley. You know, you meet people, and she can hear this. I hope she can. She is one of the individuals that when she walks in a room, her aura is just so sweet and positive, and I'm sure it's not that every day, but every time she's around me, it's just sweet and positive energy, and it's contagious. Whether she walks in a room or you walk in a room and she's there, and that's what I love about her. Always has a smile on her face. Just a good gal. I know it. I got to get you guys in here. I've only threatened that 1,000 times. Got to get you guys in here. Now, you guys, J2 came in about 2 years ago and danced at the old when we were at New Start. Well, now we got room. We got room in here. We've had whole bands in here. We can certainly make room for a bunch of J2 kids. Hello, Brett. Anyway, peace and love to Rye and Justine, and we'll get him in here soon enough. There you go. Message me when you're available, and I mean whatever night, doesn't matter. Where are you stopping? There she is, the lovely Riley. You better. That young lady right there. Young soldier, by the way. In the military. If you don't know her, get to know her. Infectious smile. Just full of positive energy. And you can feel it. If you're that type of person, you can feel someone's energy. She's one of those people that instantly I pick up the positive energy on, and I love that. Good human being right there, all the way around. She'd probably sit there thinking, "Oh, I feel the negativity on Kevin." No, it's always a good day when you walk in a New Start and you got Angela, Danelle, and Riley. That's the fun stuff. That's quite the crew. I'm surprised Angie's not on here ripping on me. You got volunteered for a team too, by the way, Rye. So you need to get with Miss Lauk. All right, coming up on an hour. I got 5 minutes left. Real quick, kind of a recap. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Ryan. It's all heartfelt and true. Exactly how I feel about you guys, and especially you. You're a wonderful young lady. Looking forward to having both you and Justine in here and some of the high school dancers, and we can have fun with that. And yep, me, you, and Angie and others are going to be involved with the doctor, the good doctor, Brandon. Okay. Real quick, maybe we can get teachers in there. I shouldn't post this publicly. Hey, I'm open to teachers now. I would gladly let teachers from the high school come in here or any of the grade school. Any given time. Any given time. Would love that. Kevin never talks about me like that. No, Billy, I do not. Never. Are you serious? You're going to compare you to Riley? There's no. Do I drive by Riley's house and throw my empty Wendy's or empty White Castle bags in her yard? No, I don't do that. Do I throw my Red Pop empty container in her yard? No. See, there's things I do and feel for you, and there's things I do and I feel for Ryan. That used to be the trick back in the 90s. We'd go to Bloomington and hit White Castle when it was still sitting up there on the right on the hill when you come out of the mall, and we'd load up. Dude, exactly right. And we'd load up, and there'd be 3 or 4 of us, and it'd be like, go down here, backside of Haley'sville, or go this way, wherever he was living at the time, and we would empty our containers and our bags in Billy's yard of our sliders that we had on the way home. And the Red Pop, you had to have a Red Pop. So, just to recap, in May, first weekend of May, we're going to be doing our Shawshank Redemption, baby. That's an easy one. Get busy living. Get busy dying. Morgan Freeman. I don't have his voice. If I had his voice, I could make some money off that Morgan Freeman voice. First weekend of May, we're going to be doing our golf scramble. Again, it is to raise money for scholarships. And we're going to open it up, I believe, to Morgan County. And we're going to have 2, don't quote me on the Morgan County thing yet. It might just be marginal, but we're going to have 2 opportunities for a scholarship for $1,000 each. Right on with that. Corey, I cannot remember Dean's son's name that won the first, or got the first one last year. If you can help me out that. And then on June 4th and 5th, we're going to have 3 events in a 24-hour period. We are going to have this Cancer Survivors event on the 4th. And on the 5th, we're going to have the Shave for the Brave. And the entire time, we're going to be running a 24-hour-a-thon raising money for children's cancer research. Don't know how we're going to do that yet. I don't know if we're going to do our old-fashioned auction. Or maybe just take, hey, Kevin's going to try to stay live for 24 hours. Can you donate $10 an hour or $20 an hour if he does it every hour? We'll figure out something. Corey and Kevin are going to try to go 24 hours for cancer. Will you make a donation? All that money is going to go to children's cancer research. We don't know who and where yet, but Jennifer Mullen-Berner is involved, and that's Gunner's mom. Bethany's going to help on this, so we have a lot of people. His card is right there at the end of the table. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the Lathams. Corey, you're so right. That's Maddie's. Anyway, the Dean's son. And we're honored to be able to give that scholarship to that young man. So, anyway, God bless you all. Stay safe out there. We're going to get some heavy rain, probably some flooding in the normal areas of flood. Remember, turn around, don't drown. And if you're 2 sweet, attractive ladies driving around central Indiana that work at a place called J2, please be careful on the roads. Don't know what's out there at nighttime like this. Watch the bridges and overpasses. It is January, regardless of what temp and everything says. So I'm out. I'm going to work a little bit in the morning. Tomorrow we'll be meeting in here with the Mr. Rob Helms. Get our schedule out for the rest of the year. And then, of course, Monday afternoon, Monday Music Hour comes back as of right now. So looking forward to that. Music good for the soul. So long for the South, Steve. Take care down there in Florida. Keep all that hot air down there. We don't want it up here. We don't want 75 and sunny. We like the cold, dark, damp, miserable nights we have in Indiana from January to the end of February. God, I'm depressed now. I'm going to Florida. Make me a bed, Steve. I'll be down there. Love you guys. Be safe. Be safe as I flash my sponsor screen one more time. Love that. American Basement Solutions, Larry Ralph, thank you so much. Wellspring, Bob Goodrum, findhelp.org, that is Judge Williams. JTH Construction, Wayman's, Mark Wayman. They had an amazing New Year's Day sale, and he said it was one of the best ones ever. Stid's Comfort Systems, keeping me warm when I need to be, cool when I need to be. Bland Boys Lawn Care, of course. Reps Fitness, and I got Cedar Creek thrown up there. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we will see. Love y'all.